Hello everyone, I'm Professor Geek. Welcome back to the channel. I am going to attempt to maybe I'll spell out the words that always get these videos demonetized. This is WOKE culture at its finest. And I think it's just such a laughable example of Warner Brothers and their method of movie making, their methods of bringing these films to the screen. They have absolutely no freaking idea what they are doing. They have no clue what they're doing. They really are. You know, the example's been given many times before, and the criticism has been given that they're just kind of throwing crap against the wall and seeing what sticks. That's literally what they're doing. Even those of you in here who want to say, "Hey man, Aquaman, Shazam," whatever, that was not because Warner Brothers planned for that. Anything that you might think is good out of Warner Brothers happened by accident, just happened because they just might have happened to get the right director here or there, you know. And I'm not saying I agree with that, but I'm just saying I think most folks who even liked one of this or that movie would agree that's not Warner Brothers planning. Warner Brothers has no freaking clue. They put out, remember Suicide Squad? Let's go back to that. We're going to do a Suicide Squad movie, and this is all the way back when Batman v Superman wasn't even out yet. So they were all excited about their different approach because they're so different than Marvel and blah, blah, blah. And I remember the idiot who was like vice president or whatever doing the interview. You'll see the difference when you see Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad. Oh, we saw the difference, buddy. We saw it. We saw that difference. Thank you. And this notion, they just don't know what they're doing. So they did the trailer for Suicide Squad, and everybody liked these certain aspects of the trailer. And then they realized, oh crap, the movie's nothing like that. That's just the company we got to cut the trailer. Let's totally get that company then to recut the movie. And that ended up being a garbage fest as well. People are saying it looks like it was two movies smushed. Like, what the heck's going on? What is this? What in the world? So now they decided, well, we're going to continue. We're going to continue because people did they seems like they wanted that trailer house or whatever feel. So we'll do another movie like that. And let's see what else is out right now. Oh, you know, Captain Marvel or the you know, girl power thing is in right now. So we'll get Harley Quinn and we'll just totally reduce her to the I am woman, hear me roar character. And that's all she is. I really do like the character of Harley Quinn as she's supposed to be, as Paul Dini created her. And I say Paul Dini because good for Bruce Timm, he did the design. That's awesome. But Paul Dini can't write. I mean, Bruce Timm can't write. That's Paul Dini who created that story around her. And but this is nothing like that. As you were saying, she's just hear me roar. Harley don't need no Joker. Harley's bad as she. You should be scared of Harley because I think I'm the woman and I don't need the man and blah 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 blah. And then she's going to go out and completely just rip down all these other great characters to smash into that little mode. Like, look at us. We don't need no men either. We're bad. And can we just who the hell thought that Harley should be part of the Birds of Prey? Harley wasn't part of the Birds of Prey. I mean, you might point to this or that comic where she teams up with them or whatever, but the Birds of Prey, that's supposed to be Barbara Gordon as Oracle, Huntress, and Black Canary, and maybe Catwoman can team up with them sometimes or whatever. That was the classic, you know, Chuck Dixon Birds of Prey. This was an amazing story and an amazing team, and these the dynamic. You read those first Birds of Prey graphic novels, and the dynamic between Barbara and Black Canary is just amazing. Those first graphic novels are just masterfully written. You really, truly do care about I'm blanking. What's Black Canary's name? Laurel Lance. Yeah. Dinah. Yeah, Laurel's. Yeah. Dinah. She's you really do care about her because this is when she's broken up with Ollie at this point, and it really is her kind of redefining herself after a relationship, and that's fine, but it's done in a way that's not, you know, two-dimensional, check me out, I'm a woman and I don't need a man. You know, it's not just that ridiculous nonsense that they just want to reduce characters and stories to down these days. And it was a glorious friendship that blossomed between Barbara and Dinah, and you had that trust develop. It was really amazing story. Nah, screw all that. Harley's hot. We're just going to keep Harley right now and talk about how men suck. I mean, the Joker sucks. And, you know, yeah, she's going to kick Black Mask's butt because, you know, she's a woman and she's going to get some other characters that, you know, happen to have a vagina, and we'll just throw them in there as well. I mean, this is the biggest dumpster fire. And any idiot who wants to say, come on, man, you haven't seen it yet. Ridiculous. Shut up. You don't even say that to me. Don't even call yourself a human being with human logic and say that to me and take yourself seriously ever again in your life, because that's freaking ridiculous. This is a piece of crap through and through, beginning to end. There's nothing good about this. I don't even like her voice as Harley. This is just nonsense. She could have been a good Harley. Margot Robbie could have been a good Harley.
She could have.
Yeah. Crazy Kitty, thank you very much for $5. Says best part of the trailer, the hyena looks more realistic than Lion King. The Lion King, that's right, the live action Lion King ones, yeah. Yeah, I mean they're taking little elements, her with the hyena. She's supposed to have 2 hyenas, by the way, not just one. But they're taking little elements. And the thing is, again, it's like I say about the Joker movie, it's like I say about Aquaman or whatever. This is who Harley Quinn is now. This is who she is now for the vast hordes out there of culture. This is Harley Quinn to them now. They don't know the Arlene Sorkin. They don't know the classic Harley Quinn costume, the black and red. They don't know any of that. All they know is Margot Robbie traipsing around in panties and a shirt and talking about how she's amazing and she don't need no man. That's Harley Quinn now. So congratulations, world. Enjoy that. Take a dump all over that wonderful, dynamic, profound character. And let's just push her into this because Warner Brothers just looks at the numbers and the charts and says, this element makes money. That element makes money. Warner Brothers, they need to clean absolute house. And they've cleaned a little bit of house before, but they need to keep doing it until they get somebody who has a freaking clue in there. This is their MO. Think back all the way back. This is what they always do. They say, we need an idea or a person to helm or something for a superhero movie. Let's go see what works in literally any other superhero movie and just bring that over to this character no matter who it is. Tim Burton did a good Batman. Tim Burton should do Superman. Well, that didn't really work out too well, did it? Bryan Singer, he made some great X-Men movies. He should totally do Superman. Well, that didn't really work out too well either, did it? Zack Snyder did Watchmen. Let's have him do Superman. Let's have him do everything that we're doing now. The Justice League. Oh, that didn't work out either. They seem to respond positively to one trailer for Suicide Squad. Let's redo everything in this universe in that feel and copy the Woman Hear Me Roar nonsense that's going on. I mean, they truly are children working in the executive offices at Warner Brothers with no freaking clue about any of the characters they own, what works about them, what appeals to people about him. They honestly have absolutely no idea. It's staggering to think about how these people control these properties with no clue what they have, no clue about anything remotely about them. It's mind blowing. I mean, it's the way, you think about how ridiculous and just how much egg is on their face now. All of these executives who made these decisions and who came out and did interviews or whatever. And then the fans who have, just been blindly supporting this. You don't know, have faith. It might be a good idea and blah, blah, blah. How can you even take yourself seriously?
Of course, saying this, it's a matter of, I swear to God, if this film makes money.
Oh, I know.
I will be so disappointed in, everybody.
Yeah, and that's what gets me too is when people look at Suicide Squad. Hey man, Suicide Squad, it made pretty decent money or whatever, blah blah. It's a summer movie. The trailer did look interesting. Of course, people were going to go see it and check it out, and then everybody who saw it says, "Yeah, what was that? What was that?" But this is a part of the problem too, that people just can't handle not going to see a movie that they don't think is going to be good. Oh, but I gotta go see it. I won't be able to join into the Twitter rage if I don't see it. I need to see it. No, you don't. Grow an identity, grow a soul, and learn that you can be more than just this or DC or Marvel fandom, and stop pretending you have to partake of every piece of crap they put in front of your plate to just to call yourself a fan or something. It's ridiculous. By now, chances are you've probably heard of and hopefully ordered your copy of my graphic novel, Tales from the Stacks. But in case this is the first you're hearing of it, it is still in demand on Indiegogo, but it will not be available forever. The in-demand store is closing down later this month as we prepare for fulfillment and for the new campaign for the new book launching in the fall. Tales from the Stacks is a collection of 3 of my uncanny suspense stories in the vein of The Twilight Zone, Tales from the Crypt, and such. They are introduced by a mysterious librarian who's welcomed you into the inner stacks of the library where they keep such tales. And it features interior art by an amazing collection of talent. Illustrator monk Dave T., the great Kyung Lee, and another artist I haven't even announced yet. And of course, the variant covers are still available. Kyung Lee's famous cover, as well as John Malin's amazing work, colored by Kyle Ritter, and then the Dave T. Indiegogo exclusive as well. We have prints, t-shirts, bookmarks by Pablo Romero. So if you haven't checked out the campaign page, or if you haven't checked it out in a while, swing by and see if there's any new content you might have missed. Thanks for helping us reach so many of the stretch goals, and we'll see if we can't reach another one before it ends.